Look around you, your smartphone, your car, the lights in the room, almost everything around you has been made, controlled and managed by one powerful thing, that is automation. Many electrical students believe automation is only for electronics or coding people. That is completely wrong. Today, electrical engineers play one of the strongest role in automation. When you hear the words like PLC, SCADA, industrial robots, they feel scary, but not because they are difficult, only because they are new to you. Now, once you understand them step by step, they are actually very logical and very practical. In this video today, I'm going to explain automation engineering in a simplest possible way. No heavy technical language, no confusion, just clear understanding. If you are an electrical engineering student or a fresher, this video is an absolute beginner guide to start your career in one of the most in-demand and exciting field. So without wasting much of the time, let's get started. Let's remove all the complicated part and understand it in a simple way. Automation is actually very simple. Automation is just about replacing a manual task with a system that does it automatically. Let me explain this with a small day-to-day life story. Imagine this. You are thirsty. The manual way is you get up, you go to the tap, open it, fill your glass and then close the tap. Simple, right? Now let's automate this task. First, we add a sensor. A sensor is just something that can feel or detect. So we put a small water level sensor in a glass. Its only job is to answer one question. Is the glass empty or full? Next comes the controller. This is a decision maker. It follows very simple rule. If the glass is empty, then start the water. If the glass is full, then stop the water. No emotions, no thinking, just logic. Finally, we add actuator. This is the part that does the physical work. In this case, a small motor that opens and closes the tap for you. And that's it. Without touching the tap, your glass fills automatically. Now imagine the same idea. Car factory making thousands of cars, conveyor belt moving the products non-stop. That is industrial automation. As an automation engineer, your job is simple to understand. You build a system, you make sure it works properly, and when something goes wrong, you fix it. Let's move on to the next part of the video. Freshers often ask, what tools do automation engineers actually use in real factories? You don't need to learn everything at once. If you clearly understand just 3 tools, your foundation is strong. PLC, SCADA, HMI. Let me explain them in a simplest way. PLC means Programmable Logic Controller. Forget the laptops and normal computers. This is a strong industrial decision-making device that controls the machines inside the factories. Its job is very simple. It reads the signal and takes the decisions like, is the motor overheating? Is the sensor on or off? Based on this, it decides, start the conveyor, start the motor, turn on the pump. This decision making happens every second non-stop. So an automation engineer programs the PLC using ladder logic. Ladder logic looks like an electrical wiring diagram. So it's very easy to learn for electrical engineers. Now imagine this. PLC is working deep inside the factory, but how does an engineer see what is happening? That's where SCADA comes in. SCADA means Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition. In simple words, SCADA is a big monitoring screen of the factory. On SCADA, engineers can see machine status, see temperatures and pressure, see alarms when something goes wrong, graphs and production data, controls the plant from one place. SCADA doesn't control directly like PLC. It shows the information clearly so humans can understand and act fast. Now come to the factory floor. Here, operators don't use the big computers or the SCADA system. They use something simple and direct. That is HMI. HMI means Human Machine Interface. It is the touch control panel attached to the machine. Using HMI, operators press start or stop, check the machine count, set the temperature or the speed. As an automation engineer, you design the screens. Your goal is simple. Make them easy, clear, and safe so anyone can operate the machine without mistakes. Remember this, PLC is for taking decisions, SCADA shows everything, and HMI is for human control. Or even simpler, PLC decides, SCADA shows, HMI controls. If you understand this flow, automation will no longer feel confusing. And if you master these three tools, you are already ahead of most of the engineers in the industry. Feeling a bit confused after hearing all this right now? Let me show you a simple step-by-step path that can take you from zero knowledge to a job ready even as a fresher. First, we start with the basic. Before automation, you must be clear in electrical fundamentals, understanding things like motors, sensors, relays, contactors. Nothing deep, just clarity. Then slowly learn ladder logic. Ladder logic is not coding like IT. It looks like electrical wiring diagrams. That's why electrical students usually understand it faster than anyone else. Many freshers think, I don't have a PLC kit. How will I learn? So you can start on your laptop using the free or a trial softwares like Codesys, Siemens TIA Portal Trial, Rockwell Connected Component Workbench. These tools let you practice on the virtual machine. Start small. You can make a traffic light, make an elevator logic, start and stop a motor using the ladder logic. No pressure, just practice and enjoy learning. This is where the confidence starts building. This is a game changer, especially for interviews. Here's the truth. Interviewers don't expect freshers to know everything. They want to see, can this person actually apply what they learn? So you build one simple real-world project. For example, you can create a system where a PLC controls sorting of boxes by clear, an HMI screen let the user start and stop the system, a simple SCADA screen shows data and logs activity. Now listen carefully. In interviews, you say just one sentence. I programmed a PLC to sort boxes, designed an HMI to control it, and connected it to a SCADA screen to monitor the data. That one sentence tells the interviewer you understand PLC, you understand HMI, you understand SCADA, you understand how a complete system works. That's how freshers get shortlisted. So remember this part. Learn the basics, practice on software, build one real project. You don't need 10 certifications. You just need one clear story of what you can do. That will help you to clear the interviews. When you start your career in automation, you don't jump directly into robotics or management. You grow step by step. Step 1, entry-level fresher designations you can apply first. As a fresher or a beginner, you should apply for the roles like control engineer, automation engineer, PLC engineer, junior control system engineer, maintenance automation engineer. What you do here, you write PLC logics, test the machines, troubleshoot the problem, and learn how real factories work. This is where your foundation becomes strong. Once you gain experience, your role naturally moves forward to senior control engineer, motion control engineer, robotics engineer, SCADA engineer, industrial automation engineer. Now, what you do here, you handle the complete system, robots, drives, HMIs, and sometimes lead the small teams. With strong skills and confidence, you grow into control system design engineer, automation lead, technical lead, system integration engineer, robotics specialist, automation project manager. What you do here is you design the entire plant, guide them, talk to the client, and make big technical decisions. For those who want leadership or consultancy roles like engineering manager, automation, plant automation manager, automation consultant, industry, IoT architect. What you do here is you plan strategies, improve productivity, and guide multiple projects. So start your career as a control engineer, then move into robotics, system design or management. Subscribe and like this video if you're still watching it and finding the information useful. You can grow further and specialize, explore robotics, motion control or industrial IoT using Python to send the factory data to the cloud. If you're interested in this, I have made a detailed video on same. I have also explained how to start this career. Link is appearing right here. Now let's get back to the topic. Now the big question every fresher asks, why should I choose automation? Let me give you 3 powerful reasons, no hype, only reality. Automation skills are versatile. That means you are not locked or stuck into one industry. With the same core skills, you can work in robotics, manufacturing plants, power plants, automotive companies, oil and gas industry, smart factories. Why automation is important? Because every industry is automating. Machines are replacing manual work everywhere, and companies are actively searching for engineers who understand automation. So instead of running behind one role, automation can give you multiple doors to choose. Automation engineers are in demand in many countries: Middle East, UAE, Saudi, Qatar, Europe, Germany, Netherlands, Australia, Canada. Now, why do these companies need you? Because industries need commissioning engineers. Electrical safety rules are very strict. Skilled automation engineers are less in number. So with the growing experience, abroad chances become very strong. Automation is one of the core field where electrical engineers still get direct international opportunities. This is something many freshers don't realize. In automation, your work is not just on screen. You actually see your work happening. Robots start moving, a conveyor belt runs smoothly, a plant comes alive because of your logic. Unlike some software jobs, your code controls the real machines. Most learning happens on site, inside the control panels, on machines and systems. Yes, it involves site work. It also involves commissioning, and commissioning can be challenging. But that's where real learning and real growth happens. If you focus on learning during first 2 years, your career growth becomes very strong. So automation gives you high demand, multiple industries, abroad opportunities, real visible work. So for freshers who want a strong, practical, long-term career, automation is not just an option, it's an opportunity. At the end of the video, let's recap all the information. Automation is not a magic, it's a logical system that works step by step. You now know the 3 main tools: PLC, the decision maker; SCADA, the monitoring screen; HMI, the touch control panel. And you also know the path. First understand the basic, then practice using the free software, and finally build one small project. That's all it takes to start. Let's bring all this information to practical. So first, Google Courses and download it. Then search YouTube for one beginner ladder logic tutorial. Then try to program a simple on-off switch for virtual light. That's it. If you do this much, you have already taken your first real step into automation. And if this video helped you to understand a complicated field in a simple way, please give this video a like. Subscribe Tech Job Guides for real practical career guidance. And don't forget to comment automation if you're choosing this path, or just simply comment your doubt. I personally read and reply. Now go and download that software and start learning. I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep watching Tech Job Guides.